Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here. Once again, we are looking ahead to today's games for the 28th of October. Been gone for a couple days. Like I said, had a couple family days, so took a couple days off. Uh, anyway, if you guys go on to enjoy the video, leave a like. I do appreciate it quite a bit, and also hit that sub button as well. We will be doing NBA Fanduel lineup advice videos almost every single day for you guys. So yeah, sub and like I said, you guys will be in the loop. And like I said, we give out some pretty good advice usually. So anyway, been away for a couple days, but we won again last night. We are now 7-2 on the season. We scored a 354.3 last night, so a very solid night for us. We had Westbrook, Lillard, Monk, Brown, Giannis, Barnes, Achua, Bamba, and Val. So overall, really good. Westbrook had a quadruple double turnovers. Lillard didn't do the greatest there. Monk kind of sucked, but Giannis and Barnes really saved us, and Val and Bamba. So overall, once again, it was another W. Like I said, we are now 7-2 on the season. So if you guys want to come join us, it's pretty simple. As you see there, we did pretty good. So all you need to do is hit us up on our Twitter. That will be in the comment section below. Click that link right there, and we'll get you guys all set up. And yes, you guys can get in on it today if you guys message us. So only $40 for the month. Like I said, 7-2 on the season is pretty dang good. So come join us. We'd love to have you. All right, let's get into it here. We have a 6-game slate. Not too many injuries, and if there are injuries, they are usually looks like they're early. So as normal, we got Joel Embiid as questionable, Philly and Detroit 217 and Philly by 10. Um, yeah, I mean, if Embiid's out and Drummond's playing, Drummond will be chalk. Harris will be chalk. Those are the two guys to look at. If Grant's out, Kelly Olynyk will be chalk, followed by Isaiah Stewart. You can look at Saduk Bey, but I don't know if I really want to target him at 6'8" against Philly. I mean, he's been looking pretty good. Not the greatest usage rate, but still he's been solid. I don't know if I want to go that way, though. But yeah, if Grant's out, looking at Kelly. And obviously, if Embiid's out, looking at Drummond and looking at Harris, both those guys will be very, very chalky. Curry and Maxey, GPP plays, in my opinion. Just it's hard to read those two. They're always, I mean, Maxey, I don't know what's going on with him. He's just not being aggressive. And same as Curry, man. He's just all over the place. Could have a good game, could have a crap game. So those two are the question. GPP guys that I'm not really too into. But yeah, keep an eye on Joel Embiid and Grant. Atlanta and Washington, 222 in Atlanta by 1. So this is a back-to-back here for Atlanta. I don't mind taking a shot at Trae Young, only 9K. Usage rate is absolutely insane. So 9,000, I could see taking a shot with him. Same as Beal, both these guys haven't been great, but their usage rates are insane. I probably go Trae here just a little more. Dinwiddie, not really into him at his price tag. Cam Reddish at 5'3" could be worth a look at a GPP. Only shot 1 for 5 last game. As you see, that's not really what he does. He's usually around 12 to 15. Did he have foul trouble? No, he just didn't shoot the ball. So Cam Reddish could be worth a look as a half decent value play at 53. Kuzma 6'2", definitely worth a look. And I think Gafford may be out here. We'll have to see. But if Gafford's out again, I think Montrez becomes chalk as he played 38 minutes when Gafford got hurt. So, yeah, Gafford's definitely worth a look here. I mean, I don't even mind looking at John Collins at 6'4". Wish his minutes were a little bit higher, but they're not. Also, that's another guy that gets in foul trouble. So that's a bad thing about Collins. But he's, like I said, 6'4". That's pretty reasonable, but foul trouble is the big thing with him. So obviously I would take Montrezl Harrell over Collins if Gafford's out. Like I said, Kuzma is a solid option here. Like I said, don't mind a little bit of Cam Reddish and some GPPs. And Trae Young, not a need, but also not a bad option at all. New York and Chicago. So Zach LaVine said he's going to play through his injury. We'll have to see if he plays here or not. I would expect him to. Says he has a small ligament tear in his left thumb, but he plans to play through it. Was he 85? Probably not here, not against New York. Lonzo could be worth a look. But I'm not a big fan of him here. I don't really like this game. I guess if Levine's out, I mean, you got to look at DeRozan and Vuk and Ball a little bit. Randall, though, probably one of the better plays out there. Probably should get you around 48 to 54 in this one. So Randall's looking solid. And that's really it. Obi Toppin's looking pretty good, but he gets no minutes at all. But he's looking solid, though. But not really feeling him. So not a ton there. Watch that Zach LaVine news. Like I said, it's only 214. If Chicago was playing somebody else, I would like it, but this one probably going to stay relatively close. I mean, like I said, Randall's the main guy. I mean, like I said, if Zach's out, you can look at the other guys, DeRozan and Fook as well. But wish it was a little bit different matchup here. Utah, Houston, 225. Utah by 9. I just don't really have anyone in this one. I guess one guy you can look at is Jordan Clarkson, but he's shot dependent like crazy. Um, and Rudy Gobert, that's the other guy I would look at. Probably low owned, could get you about 40 to 45, but those are only the two I'd really care about. I don't see a lot going on here for Houston. I mean, they're just, I mean, I don't know, man. Utah is one of the better defensive teams out there, so not really feeling that game a ton. San Antonio, Dallas, we got Kitstap, Baby Porzingis injured. This guy's terrible. He's just trash, man. He's not good anymore. 7 for 20, terrible. 2 for 10. I know he got hurt, but he's just not great anymore. If he's out here, I mean, I guess the guy I would look at here is Dwight Powell. Is the guy I'd look at. Not a big usage rate, so 4.6 not really cheap for him. I really don't want to go to Maxi Kleba. Lonnie Walker, though, don't mind looking at him and maybe in a GPP. Keldon Johnson, I had him last game. For some reason, he only played 23 minutes in an overtime game. So Popovich kind of screwed us over here, only shot 2 for 10. So that was pretty cool that he only played 23 minutes and literally not much of the second half. Tim Hardaway at 5K, definitely worth a look. Another guy that can get you, 23 to 25. Shooting a little bit more here, and I like that. So, especially if Kit Staps is out. So, Tim Hardaway at 5K, I think will have a little bit of ownership. Luka's a little much. Probably not going to pick him. DeJounte, though, I do like DeJounte. Get you about 40, 45 in this one. DeJounte is looking really well to start the year overall. Derek White, another guy that I would be looking at. And another guy, Jalen Brunson right here. Doesn't have a ton of minutes, but he's an overall really good play. So, yeah, a couple value-ish guys out of that one for sure. Memphis and Golden State is our last one. So I'm just a little concerned here with Memphis. They didn't look the greatest against Portland, but if you go and look, man, these guys have been playing a ton of West Coast games, back-to-back in LA, and now a back-to-back Portland and Golden State. So these guys are playing a lot of back-to-backs, man. Second back-to-back to start the year. I mean, like I said, overall, they're still pretty young teams, so I think they're going to come out here and give it their all. So, Ja Morant, 10,000 looking good. I got to give it to Curry, though. I got to give it to Curry here. Hopefully, Memphis keeps this close. If not, might get a little ugly, but I'll probably give it to Curry. Poole, like I said, Ja Morant's looking still pretty solid, though. Jordan Poole, I'd give him another shot at 5.7. D'Anthony Melton did not look good at all. Like I said, a couple of these Grizzlies looked really tired yesterday. Hopefully it doesn't, come back here against Golden State. Hopefully they show some energy because I think they have a little bit of a rest after that. Let's see, Desmond Bane. Like I said, a lot of these Grizzlies are in good spots in a pace-up game since, obviously Golden State, one of the faster teams. So like Poole, Bane, Melton, those guys are all in play right there. How's Wiggins doing? Wiggins is always your GPP boomer bust play. Another guy, like I said, that didn't look great is Steven Adams, only played 18 minutes. So yes, a couple of those guys are probably pretty tired, but don't mind looking at them. So Bane, Melton, Curry, and Ja Morant are probably the main guys to be looking at for sure. All right, so let's go plug in some guys. Like I said, I do like Stephanie quite a bit in this one. Dun, dun, dun. Probably go Brunson here. I like him a little more if Kid Staps is out. If you don't want to go that way, Melton and Poole are probably your next best bets. Derek White, DeJounte Murray, obviously one of my top plays that I'm looking at is DeJounte. Let's see if I can get him in here or not. It's not cheap, obviously. Cam Reddish, Lonnie Walker, like both of those guys. Tim Hardaway. If you can't afford Walker, I mean, Tim Hardaway. Like I said, this all depends on the Kid Staps news. I think he'll be out here because he's just that type of dude. But Tim at 5K is not bad. And like I said, I mean, if depends on what's going on with Joel Embiid. If he's out, gotta lock in Drummond and Tobias Harris. So lock those guys in there. Not much going on in this area. Kuzma probably would be your better bet there. Randall, I would like to get him in there. So I'd probably take Randall over DeJounte for sure. Needs some salary relief though, but like I said, you got Montrez in there. I mean Kelly and Lennox, like I said, depending on what's going on with Grant, and like I said, Drummond will be absolute shock. So that gives you $6,200. I mean, you could always take Murray out and put somebody else in there, but definitely do like Randall as one of the top options. And another guy that's been looking half decent, Jacob Portal. Got to be looking at that guy at 7K as well. So a lot of really good options out there tonight. Like I said, watch that Joel Embiid news because if he's playing, I'm not too into Drummond or Tobias in this one. It is against Detroit, so like I said, you got Collins, foul trouble though. Kelly, as I mentioned. So overall, I think it should be a good one. So, like I said, guys, it was another W for us. Now we are now 7-2, I think, right on the year. Yeah, 7-2 on the year. Not bad. That's a pretty good record if you're asking me. So why not come join us? Like I said, all you need to do is click that link right there, and we will get you guys in. And like I said, it was another W, and with a 354.3. So click that link to Twitter. It'll take you right there. Just message us and say, hey, we'd love to get in on FanDuel, and we will get you in today. So even if you guys are watching this video a little bit late, we will still get you in there. So yeah, like I said, $40 a month gets you guys some FanDuel lineups. So come join us. Like I said, we're kicking butt to start the year. I think this new having a multi-position eligibility is definitely helping us out. So come join us. Like I said, 7-2 is a pretty good record, and yeah. So, all right, guys, that's it. Once again, if you like the video, leave a like. I appreciate it, and also hit that sub button as well. All right, guys, hope you guys have a good one, and we'll see you guys a little bit later on.